I just figured out why my aunt says, get you a man that loves you more than you love him. What's good, y'all? Lonnie Appleton here. If you have a couple minutes, I have a couple of messages. Alright, I know on the surface that sounds bad, but I bet you if the ladies who want to chime in the comments section that are in a very happy relationship, I bet you the man that they're with loves them more than they love them. And that doesn't mean that they don't love their man. It just means that men have to be so deep in love with the woman that they will submit to her. Otherwise, women are bending over backwards for men, and that's out of order. Argue with yourself. Women by nature, even if you want to go back to the biblical stuff, women by nature are nurturers. Women by nature have a womb. Women by nature are mothers and lovers and will take care of you regardless of how they feel about you. Women have nurtured their attackers back to health. Y'all saw Diary of a Mad Black Woman. So for a man to do that for a woman, a man has to be 110 all in. Damn, these bars are flowing today. Bars. So that's why my elders say, find you a man that loves you more than you love him. And this is how I understood it, because I've always said that, but I could never really come up with a way to explain it that didn't sound like you wasn't just out here using mother. Because that's not what it is. This ain't, I'm gonna use this, I don't care about him, he loved me, but I'm about to get him for what he got. This ain't that. This is, they just understood how men work. And that's the one piece of advice that I received from my elders that I have held on to. Because every man that I have dated in my life that did not love me more than I loved him, I've never loved anyone. Now that I know love, and I question if we are just trauma bonding or if we're actually in love. I need to actually research love, because I really think what we identify as love is actually trauma bonding, but that's a whole nother that I have to go on and sit on. But anyway, I'm just like, I've never really loved anyone but my husband. But my husband definitely loves me more than I love him. And I know you guys are going to be like, that's so disrespectful to say that out loud. No, I've said it to my husband and he knows and he understands. I can be honest with him and he knows how deeply he loves me. When he saw me in 2010, he knew I was going to be his wife. I became his wife and I knew he was my husband in 2016. So he's loved me for 6 years longer. Not to mention, I just learned to love him through learning to love myself. Different video. But the reason why you want a man who loves you more than you love him, because that is the only way that a man is going to bend over backwards for you. He is going to evolve and change just to be in your orbit. And you reward him with the best fucking woman you can be, because he's rewarding you with the best fucking man he could be. And that's why.